Hello, friends. Today, we're going on a delightful journey to a very special place, a magical forest called the 100-Acre Wood, where we'll meet a little bear with a big heart and an even bigger love for honey. Yes, you guessed it. Today's story is all about the adventures of Winnie the Pooh and his wonderful friends. Once upon a time, in the 100-Acre Wood, lived a cuddly, roly-poly bear named Winnie the Pooh. Pooh Bear, as his friends called him, was a bear of very little brain but a heart as warm as honey. And speaking of honey, Pooh absolutely loved honey. He could never get enough of it. His days were often spent searching for honey or sharing pots of it with his best friends. One fine day, Pooh woke up with a rumbly in his tumbly. "Oh, bother," he said, scratching his head, "I seem to be quite empty." He peeked inside his honey jars. Sound effect, empty jar sounds empty. So off he went, in search of his favorite golden treat. As he waddled along, he came upon his friend Piglet, a tiny, shy pig with a big heart. "Good morning, Piglet," said Pooh cheerfully. "I'm on a very important honey hunt today." "Oh, dear," said Piglet, looking around nervously. "But aren't the bees guarding it, Pooh?" Pooh chuckles, "Bees and honey go hand in hand, Piglet. I just have to be extra clever." And off they went, Pooh with his honey dreams and Piglet tagging along. Just then, they heard a loud thump, crash, and whoosh. It was Tigger. Sound effect of a bounce. Tigger, the most bouncy, trouncy, and flouncy tiger you'd ever meet, came bouncing right up to them. "Why, hello there, Tigger," said Pooh. "We're looking for honey. Care to join us?" "Why, sure thing, Buddy Bear," Tigger said, bouncing around with joy. "I'm always ready for an adventure." And with that, Tigger, Piglet, and Pooh set off together. Now, they were soon joined by Eeyore, the gloomy donkey who always had a bit of a rain cloud over him. "Hello, Eeyore," said Pooh, "what's the matter?" "Well, it's just another day," Eeyore said with a sigh. "Lost my tail again. But I suppose it's all right. Doesn't matter much." "Oh, but it does," said Piglet kindly. "You can come along with us, Eeyore. We're hunting honey." So, they all journeyed through the 100-Acre Wood together, each friend adding a little something special to the group. After a while, they found themselves at the base of a tall tree. Sound of buzzing bees. And there it was, a big, honey-filled beehive at the very top. "I'm going up there to get that honey," declared Pooh. "But, Pooh," Piglet whispered, "that's a beehive. Bees might not like it if you take their honey." "Oh, bother," Pooh said, rubbing his chin. But the thought of honey was just too tempting. He bravely climbed up the tree. As he got closer and closer to the hive, he could practically taste the sweet honey. But as he reached out for the honey, buzzing gets louder, the bees noticed him. "Oh, no!" Pooh cried as he slipped from the branch and sound of falling landed right back down with a thump. Friends all gasped in unison. Back on the ground, everyone gathered around Pooh, who, despite his tumble, still had a smile on his face. "Well, it was worth a try," he chuckled. Tigger, bouncing happily, said, "Next time, I'll give it a go, old chum." After all, bouncing is what Tiggers do best. They all laughed together. And as the sun began to set, they headed back home. Piglet whispered to Pooh, "Even though we didn't get honey, I'm glad we're friends." Pooh smiled, giving Piglet a hug. "Friendship is sweeter than honey." And that, Dear friends, is how Pooh and his friends spent yet another wonderful day in the 100-acre wood, full of laughter, friendship, and, of course, a little bit of honey. Thanks for joining us on this adventure with Winnie the Pooh. Remember, even if you don't find what you're looking for, it's the friends you meet along the way that make life sweet. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please remember to subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Your support inspires me to create more amazing videos in the future, and it truly means the world to me. Together, we can explore even more adventures and stories. I appreciate you being part of my journey.